Welcome back, witches and wizards. As promised, I am now going to be doing this Spellbook series, which is more of a spell tutorial series, which centers around how to maximize the usage of all the spells that are in the Force build. This is also going to double as a combat tutorial, a combat essential tutorial, kind of like a do's and don'ts of how to. Essentially, what we're going to do in this particular volume is teach you guys what it is like to play with 100 plus hours of experience under your belt. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Our next chapter in this volume is going to be all about combat, like cleanness. So if you don't know where this is actually Philcraw. This is the area where Sebastian, I believe it's his hometown. They take you near here in order to handle his quest line, so any Dark Arts users may know exactly where this is. For those of you who don't, Hogwarts ground is here. Come to the southern portion of the map on this side and you'll manage to make it to Philcraw. There are training bots here. You can actually use the training bots to practice your magic. I tend to use them quite a lot. After you've fully mapped and slotted your spell wheel, I would advise coming here to practice your combos so that you at least know what you're aiming to do in combat. Practice combos using gold starters, practice combos using purple starters, practice combos using red starters as well. All of those are extremely important so that you know what to do to enemies to break their shields and then instantly kill them right after. After you've fully fleshed out your spell wheels and gotten acquainted with the spell wheels, the next step in this guide is going to actually be for you to learn and remember to always lock on. Sometimes even I forget, but locking on is extremely helpful when speeding up combat. When you're doing things like Dark Arts curses or ancient magic, they typically cause cutscenes throughout the game. So the Crucio causes a mini cutscene, Imperio, a mini cutscene, Avada Kedavra, and Ancient Magic all cause these little mini cutscenes. You can actually lock on to the next target that you want while the cutscene is playing, so that as soon as it ends and the Dark Arts spell lands or your Ancient Magic lands and the target dies, you can instantly just go casting into the next target. This will really help your time to kill from moving from target to target. Last on our list for the combat essentials, we will have actually more of a state of mind. You should always be aware that there is no such thing as a wasted spell. In Hogwarts, sometimes you end up doing Flipendo, and then you'll do Accio, and it's like, yeah, you could have just used Accio from the beginning to pull them straight to you, and there was no reason to use Flipendo, especially since they're both purple spells. But think of it as an investment. Every time you do a spell, you gain a bit of meter, and again, all meter is increased on this Force build. So just throwing spells out, even if you do clumsy combos, it is not the end of the world. It will always gain more meter. If you find that you're doing a lot of clumsy combos, then try coming back to this little practice ground and practicing on your combos on these training bots. All right, this concludes our very first volume in the Spellbook spell series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do not forget, practice does make perfect, and you don't need Dark Arts to do damage. I would actually, I'm slowly starting to believe that the Force build may actually be the better of the two. Dark Arts does spend quite a lot of time in cutscenes and stuff. I hope by the end of this spell series, I'll have all of you convinced that the Force build inspired by Dumbledore is actually the best build. Because remember, even Voldemort feared Dumbledore. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one.